Trust the Lord, not stockpiling. Once I had a dream about the deliverance of Christians who had been held in an old hotel. By night they slept. By day they were bussed out to work in factories and fields. After sending that letter to a friend, she shared it with her mother. She said that they had been talking more again about how to best prepare and the different scenarios for how such things may happen. She said that while she is still making preparations, that the Lord has enlightened her during 2011, that she had been thinking about the issue in the wrong way. Her preparations had started off as a self-preservation mindset. I now see, she'd said, that if we rely on the arm of the flesh, we will never be prepared enough. If the Lord is on our side, His hedge is around us. We will be provided for, whether we stockpile or not. Our stockpiles may be taken in an instant by someone stronger than us. Some of us cannot stockpile as much as others. Some cannot stockpile at all. If anyone puts their trust in such things, woe be to them. A spirit of self-preservation is a spirit of death upon us. If we are to have any mindset at all, let us consider sharing, giving, sacrificing, and helping one another. During the last days, love shall grow cold. People won't share. So much for the milk of human kindness. When things get tough, it won't happen like it does in the movies. This will be different. Real life is different. The sheep and the goats were divided by what? Sheep gave water, food, clothing, and visited those in captivity at their own risk. Her words were very wise. What do you think the goats did with their food, water, and clothing? My opinion? If we feel led to preserve food or store away essential items for use during a future shortage, that is good. Not just for the chaos of 2012 or the time of the end, but as a general way of life. That's just good stewardship. Back in Y2K, I put some things away. I wasn't that concerned about the prevalent fear, but I had felt led to stockpile. While Y2K came and went with barely a blip, I started out the new year unemployed. By God's grace, I lived off that cache of food and sundry items. What we really need to do is ask the Lord to help us trust in Him. Next, we need to ask the Lord to show us whether we are stockpiling in obedience or merely kowtowing to fear, as we justify our stronghold of self-preservation. On page 47 of the book Visitation, when talking about the end times, I wrote, quote, ellipsis points, no matter how difficult the times, that will not change that we are servants of the Lord Jesus Christ. Ellipsis points. We must do our best to exemplify our servitude and devotion to Him. If there is any way to help those around us, then it is our onus and privilege to do so. End quote. On the prior page in this same book, I shared about a vision I'd had in 1989, where the Lord had said that in America, during a time of great national disaster, He would provide sanctuaries. Of these places it would be said, quote, where there is no food, there will be food. Where there is no water, there will be water. Wayne O'Connor. Excerpted from Waysides Along the Journey Number 5. Snowscapes and Brown Studies. Available at Amazon.com.